Fiscal discipline is one of the fundamental principles underpinning Singapore's fiscal system. We spend prudently within our means and responsibly with a value for money culture. The rule is to run balanced budgets for each term of government remains relevant. We also spend equitably with the principle that each generation bears the cost of the benefits that they enjoy. That is why we do not borrow to fund our recurrent spending. Doing so means getting our children to fund our current spending. There will be less resources for our children after repaying such debt. The crisis has underscored the importance of upholding the prudence and discipline of our forefathers to spend responsibly and prepare for the future. This is why, even as we devote considerable resources to overcome the immediate challenges posed by COVID-19, we must continue to plan ahead to secure a fiscally sustainable future. In the medium to long term, our structural needs will persist and significant fiscal outlay will be required. We need to continue investing in healthcare, education and training, and infrastructure so that we have adequate capacity to take care of our seniors and support an aging population, so that we give every child a good start and give every Singaporean the opportunity to reskill and upskill to access good jobs. And so that Singapore remains a livable city and a place we are proud to call home. It is hence critical that we deploy the right mix of fiscal instruments that meets our principles of prudence and equitable spending. As I mentioned earlier, major long-term infrastructure spending, which requires hefty upfront investment but benefits many generations of Singaporeans, may be financed through borrowing to fairly distribute the cost among those who benefit. On the other hand, recurrent spending should be met with recurrent revenues. Such spending primarily benefits the current generation of Singaporeans, and so it is fair and responsible for all of us to do our part and chip in. In the Unity Budget, I announced that the GST rate increase will not take effect in 2021. However, we will not be able to put off the increase indefinitely, and this will still be needed by 2025. When the GST rate increase does take place, we'll cushion the impact for Singaporeans. $6 billion in funds have already been set aside during the Unity Budget for the assurance package. This is sufficient to offset at least 5 years' worth of additional GST expenses for the majority of households, and more for lower income ones. We'll continue to absorb GST on publicly funded healthcare and education. Overall, our taxes and transfers system will remain fair and progressive. With this differentiated and principled fiscal strategy, each generation rightly pays for the benefits that they enjoy, and we do not saddle future generations with our bills. This is an equitable approach and will continue to be the cornerstone of fiscal sustainability for Singapore.